Want to know how to get people to stick around after they've watched your videos on YouTube? Time to give them an awesome YouTube end screen. Hello film dudes and dudettes, it's Nick from I Be a Film Dude here, bringing you another video about filmmaking in this digital era. Today we're talking about the recently released YouTube end screen tool. Now, call to actions on videos have been around for a long time. More specifically, when they're at the end of the video, whether that's wanting to increase subscribers by getting people to subscribe, or whether that's asking people to like your video or to actually comment and engage with you via the video itself. Call to actions are a great way to utilize the engagement of your audience to get some kind of return. To help a viewer take action, YouTube has had tools like Annotations and more recently YouTube cards available to make that interaction as seamless and interactive as possible. Now, annotations are basically clickable areas within a video. They allow you to, for example, get another viewer to watch another video of yours, or take them maybe to another YouTuber's channel, or in some cases can actually take you through to an external website, perhaps if you're selling merch or something like that. The problem is they're not viewable on mobile, so they're limited to just desktop viewers. So if you've got a call to action that revolves around annotations, the mobile experience is going to be affected because, well, there's nothing to actually click on, and the effort to then get to those areas you're actually talking about in that call to action is a lot harder, and that's going to stop a lot of people taking action when they're on mobile. Now, YouTube cards are kind of like an informational call out. They're great in that they get to be used across devices, whether you're on a desktop or you're actually on your smartphone, but they can only be played during a video. Now, that's useful if you're making a video like this and perhaps you want to link to an external website or an affiliate link for a product you're actually evaluating. But if you're actually showing a film and you don't want to interrupt that viewing experience, you can only place cards during the video, not at the end of a video where a more traditional call to action might go. So to solve both of these problems, YouTube added in a YouTube end screen tool. Now, this can replace the annotations, or it can be used in tandem with YouTube cards. But the YouTube end screen tool is designed to allow you to make call to actions simply and easily with a lot of pre-designed templates that link to other videos, playlists, channels, and encourage people to actually subscribe a lot easier than annotations have done in the past, and a lot more seamless and across multiple devices, meaning that you can really capitalize on that call to action regardless of how people are consuming your content. To add an end screen onto your video, all you need to do from your videos page is simply head into the creatively named End Screen and Annotations tab, and you'll be shown a preview area for where your content will go. Simply pick your end screen from one of the prepared templates, dependent on the call to action you'd like. I usually go for a couple of video options that other viewers can watch, and a subscribe button for my channel. Pick the relevant content to go into those video spots, adjust the timings to show onto your video as needed, and voila, an awesome looking YouTube end screen, clickable on all screens alike, big and small. Knowing how this tool works is important because you actually do need to plan and design for this new end screen layout, because there are probably a few caveats to be aware of. So the first is the YouTube cards themselves will show as an overlay on top of your existing video. So you need to be aware that the last 15, 20, 25 seconds of your video, you're not interrupting the viewing experience. What I tend to do is I actually record a separate 15 to 20 second clip, which I use as my visual call to action to help engage viewers a little bit more than just placing imagery in front of them. And then I know I am not actually blocking anything that the viewer might need to see. The second is that Depending on the device someone's watching your video, the end screen callouts and buttons may scale a little bit differently. Now, in my experience with testing this, I didn't really notice a major interruption, and that's why I actually add a little bit of an animated element into my end screens. You're going to see that shortly. So it can help pull the viewer to know where they should be looking and what they'll be getting if they're clicking on a particular button. But just be aware that in the future, YouTube may decide to scale or place those buttons slightly differently depending on the device. Now, I'm not a big fan of big empty spaces when it comes to video, so try and design something that is aesthetically pleasing and compelling to watch. As I mentioned, I actually do two extra things. I put myself in the call to action, and I also add those little animated elements just to make that end screen a little bit more juicy. Let's go with that term. So get using this great tool. It's super compelling, and more importantly, it's super easy to use to get your audience engaging with your videos just that much easier. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. This is one of those end screens I just mentioned. If you did like this video, I'd really appreciate if you could give me a like just below. If you are interested in learning about a specific area of filmmaking, hit me up in the comments below, let me know, and I'll see if I can make a video just for you for it. And if you've got some time, you can of course watch some more IBFilmDude silly shorts. Bye.